That's a sponsor email, and normally that little ding costs me about 20 minutes of my time. Pull up my rate sheet, check the calendar, dig out my media kit, write the reply. Today I'm not even going to touch it. I'm not even going to open it. I want you to remember it because we're coming back to it later in the video. What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today with another very exciting tech video for you guys, and this one is a little bit different for the channel. This is violoop. It's a little box that plugs into your computer and has been quietly watching that screen locally right here on the device. And it says it can finish the work people send me before I even sit down. Now you know me, I review gadgets that do chores for a living, pool robots, vacuum bots, mower bots. This is the first one that does the chore I actually hate, and that's the desk work. Let's see if it actually holds up. Quick heads up before we get started, this video is sponsored by violoop, and of course, as always, you're getting my real thoughts in every video that I do. So let's go ahead and get started. Setup is genuinely two cables. You've got HDMI out of the computer and USB or USB-C back in. That's it, no drivers, no admin rights, nothing to install on the machine itself. Here's the clever part. Your computer just thinks violoop is a regular keyboard and mouse. That's how it can drive the screen without any special software. And it's why the same box works across different systems. Now the unit I've got here runs on Windows and Mac. Violoop tells me Linux will be fully supported by the time these actually ship out to backers. They're still finishing up their testing, so I haven't put it through its paces on Linux myself. Either way, you plug it in, pair the app over Wi-Fi, and you're basically live in just a couple of minutes. Now, before we get to the demos, 4 quick things. The mental model here, and once you understand these, the entire idea of this product really clicks. First, it reads the screen, and it does that reading right here out of the box. 2, it figures out what's actually being asked of you. 3, it prepares the work in advance, the reply, the spreadsheet, whatever the task is. And 4, this is the big one, nothing runs until I press the verification key. That key isn't wired to the AI. Violoop puts the AI on one chip and a separate security chip in charge of the button. The AI can prepare all day long, but it can't press its own button. Violoop's pitch is that even malware or a Brad prompt can't fake that press because the AI never touches it. And here's why that whole reading the screen bit is actually a really big deal. Most AI lives in a chat box. You copy something, paste it in, describe what you want, and wait. Violoop skips all of that. It sees exactly what you see, so there's no prompt to write and nothing to paste. If it's on your screen, it can work with it at that instant. And a fun side effect, because your computer just thinks that this is a keyboard, it can actually work in apps that have no way to interact with other software. So the model to keep in your head is simple. It reads and understands, it prepares, and then it waits for you. The AI does the work, and you stay the boss of the job. Okay, so remember that sponsor email from the beginning of the video? Well, it's already handled. While I was talking to you, violoop read that email, pulled my rates off my rate sheet, found 2 open slots on my calendar, wrote the reply in my voice and tone, and attached my media kit. I didn't type a single word. And notice what actually happened there. That wasn't just one action, it was more like 4 or 5. Read the email, look up my rates, check my calendar, grab the media kit. I never spelled those steps out. It worked out the steps on its own, which is the difference between this and just asking a chatbot to write me a reply. But here's the part I actually like. It doesn't just fire it off, it shows me a card first. The card spells out exactly what's about to happen. Send this reply to this specific person with this specific attachment. No surprises, nothing sent behind my back. I read it, it's correct, and I tap it, and done. 20 minutes of my morning gone before I sat down. That's the whole idea. A real request comes in, I do nothing, and the work is finished right up to the last step. The only thing left for me is to look quickly, verify, and press. Now, here's where it gets interesting because you don't actually need to type anything at all. You can actually speak to it as well. I can just talk to it. It already sees what I see, so I can ask about what's on my screen, which reviews are due this week, and it highlights them right on my actual board. No copying anything into a chat window, it's reading the same screen I'm looking at. I can say, for instance, move the drone review to Thursday and let the PR contact know about it. Now, watch what it does with information in that sort of context. That's really 2 jobs, reschedule the review on my calendar and send an email to the PR contact letting them know. It stacks both of those into one workflow and stages it. One approval covers the whole thing, which makes it incredibly convenient. I read the card, calendar move is there, email's drafted, both are correct, and again, it's done. 2 apps, 2 tasks, 1 press. That's the thing that's hard to appreciate until you see it or use it. I didn't switch to my calendar, then switch to my email, then copy anything between them. I said one sentence out loud, and it wired the whole chain together. And yes, I now fully talk to my computer just like it's another coworker, and actually an exceptional coworker that does a great job. We're living in the future. All right, now the real torture test demo. This is the job I actually dread. Brand sends over a full press kit and the intake is death by 1,000 little tasks. Read the whole thing, log the specs, build a shoot checklist, confirm you have the sample. It eats an entire afternoon. So I handed the whole kit to Violoop and let it run. And this is mode 2, a long multi-step job across a bunch of different apps, not just one reply. Here's what it staged up. It read the entire press kit, it filled my product comparison spreadsheet, the specs dropped into the right columns, it built my filming checklist off what the product actually does, and it drafted the confirmation email back to the brand saying that the sample arrived. 3 different jobs, 3 different apps, and every single one of them is a single step from being finished, which is a huge amount of time that is taken out of my daily workload. Nothing's been sent, nothing's saved for real until I say so. So I go through the cards one at a time, spreadsheet, check, checklist, good to go, tap, email to the brand, reads well, another tap, the entire intake done, and my only job was to read and press. That saves me a ton of time. One email is a pretty neat trick, but here's what really sold me. Now, I make videos for a living, so my chore is email and administration. But I think about who else drowns in this kind of stuff, and the Violoop can absolutely help them as well. The small business owner that's living in a spreadsheet at midnight, other types of freelancers chasing invoices, and honestly, my own parents who love their computer but hate fighting with it. That's the part that stuck with me about Violoop. It doesn't ask you to learn another app. It reads what's already on your screen and hands you one button. And where this could kind of go is kind of wild. For 40 years, we've all learned to speak computer. This might be the first thing that starts speaking to us in a language we understand. That's something to really sit with here. And my wife also really loved this for managing day-to-day chores, just managing the household schedule. It's fantastic for that type of organization as well. Okay, so let me be straight with you now because this is an early look at the product. Let's talk about privacy, who this is for, and where the product still needs a bit of work. On privacy, Violoop's big pitch is local first. The box reads your screen right here on the device, and it runs a full AI model on the hardware itself. So a lot of the routine stuff never leaves your desk. That's real, and it's genuinely different from a normal cloud AI, which is something that I appreciate. Of course, for heavier jobs, it does need to call it to the cloud, so the honest framing here is that it's local first, where the reading and the easier tasks are done locally, but for those heavier jobs, it is going to need to call out. And you plug in your own key for that, whether it's Claude, OpenAI, or Gemini, so it's local first, not local only. I think that's a fair trade, but you should know exactly what's happening here because I think that's important with any type of AI product or something that's going to be seeing your data. So those are my impressions of Violoop. It's a little box that does some work for you. You tap a button and it's done, and it's pretty magical, honestly. For a channel built on gadgets that do chores I hate, this one hits closer to home than any robot vacuum ever has. It's launching on Kickstarter, and the early bird price is $3.99. You can also reserve a spot right now for $10 that's fully refundable, and that locks you into the best pricing they're offering. And if you're catching this incredibly early, there's super early bird deal that's cheaper still. I've got the current pricing and all the links down in the description, so check there so you guys can get in on this right away. And here's what I'm thinking as a fun test. Because I do love AI products and I want to do more of these, I think about living with this guy, the Violoop, for 30 days as my desk companion, then doing a follow-up review to see how it holds up to that 30-day stress test. If you guys would be interested in a 30-day long-term review of the Violoop box, let me know below because that's a video that I would really enjoy making. If this video was fun or helpful, hit the like, comment, subscribe, notification icon below. Huge shout out to Violoop for sponsoring this video and sending out the product for review. We really appreciate them. If you guys have any comments or questions about it, drop them below in the comment section. Be happy to get back to you guys. Appreciate you checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.